It's time for the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Good afternoon and welcome to Farber City Park for Thursday afternoon baseball on the peoplestribune.com. Mark Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for varsity action this afternoon as the Van Far Indians host the Bowling Green Bobcats in EMO Showdown. Van Far comes into this ball game with a record of 3-4. Not much baseball because of the weather so far this season. Bowling Green 5-6, and coming off a pair of extra inning losses in their last two games. Back on the 17th, they lost to Macon 2-1 in 8 innings, and then on the 18th, that'd be Tuesday, they played 9 innings against Silex and lost 9-8. So a team that had gotten back to that 500 mark, a game over, and now has dropped two close ones, two heartbreakers on Monday and Tuesday. Van Far, they played yesterday and lost at Montgomery County 23-1 earlier in the week, or late last week rather. They faced Mark Twain here at Farber and lost 13-4. They've actually lost their last 4 games, being outscored in that span 42-10 over that 5-game span since their last win, which came on April 10th at Marion County. That was an 18-5 win. They had been putting up some runs, beat Community 11-1 the game before Marion County, and opened the season with a 4-3 extra inning victory against Calvary Lutheran. So a little bit of a funk here, having lost their last 4 after a 3-0 start. Looking to get back on track against a rival, and it's always fun when Van Far and Bowling Green get together. We'll take a break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. We'll have more from Farber City Park after this on the peoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Farber City Park, a windy Farber City Park here in Farber, Missouri. The wind going from left field to right across the outfield, and it's brisk. It's brisk here today. Temperatures in the low 60s. Had an early morning shower. Doesn't look like it affected this field any, and we'll get this ball game in no problem here as Bowling Green has traveled over to Farber to take on the Indians today. Mentioned both teams coming off short losing streaks. Van Far's at 4 games after starting 3-0. Bowling Green has lost their last 2, both in extra innings. As doing a little here. Infield, outfield practice, and whoever's hitting infield just hit it over the fence here for Bowling Green as they get ready. Van Far's already had their warm-ups, and we're just about 10 minutes away from first pitch here at Farber City Park. We'll take another quick break, set the starting lineups for you, and when we return on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance, Contracting, Heating, and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance Razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the Van Far Indians and the Bowling Green Bobcats here from Farber City Park. We'll get the starting lineups for you here in a moment. A lot of Bowling Green folks have made the trek over to Farber today. It looks like it's almost going to be a home game type feel so far for Bowling Green. I'm sure the Van Far folks will show up here as we get closer to game time. It is time for our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. And for the visiting Bowling Green Bobcats, they come in with a record of 5-6, coached by Dean Street, assisted by Blaine Murphy, and they'll send out the lineup that looks like this. Leading off will be the right fielder, number 10, Cameron Worley. Batting second is the third baseman, number 15, Stephen Mers. Josh Gibson, the center fielder, bats third. He wears number 31. In the cleanup spot, the pitcher today, stepping out from behind the plate onto the mound, number 21, Trey Nichols. First baseman bats fifth, number 9, Gavin Comley. The designated hitter in the sixth spot, number 34, Jordan Billings. Batting seventh is the shortstop, number 2, Dylan Huber. Batting in the eighth spot, the second baseman, number 30, Lane Sutton. And rounding out the batting order is the left fielder, number 5, Alex Chilson. The designated player will be behind the plate, and that's George Glenn for the Bowling Green Bobcats. So there's your lineup: Worley, Mers, Gibson, Nichols, Comley, Billings, Huber, Sutton, and Chilson, and Glenn, the designated player, behind the plate. For the Van Far Indians, they're coached by Wes Rowden, assisted by Kelly Orff. They'll lead it off with the pitcher, number 24, Logan Wilson. Batting second, the second baseman, number 12, Riley Coel. Batting third is the shortstop, number 22, Trayson Coel. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, number 31, Nathan Beatty. In the 5 spot, the third baseman, number 8, Cameron Barcay. In the 6th spot, the center fielder, number 21, Braden McMillan. Batting 7th, the catcher, number 1, Caden Wilburn. In the 8th spot, the left fielder, number 2, Colton Jensen. And rounding out the starting 9 is the right fielder, number 6, Cody James. So again, Coach Rowden's lineup looks like this: Wilson, Coel, Beatty, Barcay, and McMillan, Wilburn, Jensen, and James. And those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. Check out their Facebook page or their ad in the People's Tribune about the upcoming kickball tournament that the health department's putting on. All the information available right there in the ads, especially the one here on our in this week's edition of the People's Tribune. We'll take a break. We've got baseball coming up. This has been the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. We've got our first pitch from La Crosse Lumber Company in just minutes. It's high school baseball. It's a Thursday, and it's right here on thepeoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school baseball. Action from the diamond on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Shukarn in Bowling Green, Sidney Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Bowling Green Lumber Company, Community State Bank, Abel's Quick Shops, by Orp Construction Company, Family Health Pharmacies, Young Enterprises Incorporated, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, Lynn's Heritage House, Cole Chiropractic Center, Hayden's Motorsports, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, by Danny Orff General Contracting, Sparks Maintenance Contracting Heating and Cooling, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now, coverage of high school baseball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Welcome back to Farber City Park, or Sportsman's Park as they call it here in Farber. Getting ready for high school baseball on TribCast. The Indians welcoming in the Bowling Green Bobcats. Both teams a game under 500. The outfield warm-ups have both taken place on either side. The umpires going through the dugouts right now will exchange lineup cards. Actually, they're making their way out to do that right now. And we're just minutes away from our La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch. We'll take one final break and come back with baseball right here on thepeoplestribune.com.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
All right, it's game time. Let's set the defense for Van Far. Across the outfield, it's Colton Jensen in left, Braden McMillan in center, and Cody James is in right. On the infield, Cameron Barcet is the third baseman. Shortstop's Trayson Coel. Riley Coel at second base, and Nathan Beatty over at first. Caden Wilburn behind the plate, and Logan Wilson completing his warm-up tosses right now for the Indians. For the Bobcats, it'll be Worley, Mers, and Gibson, the first three to take on this Van Far righty. Probably one more as the throw goes down to second. We're ready for our first pitch, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And Cameron Worley will stride to the plate as the ball comes in to go into the home plate umpire's pouch. Playing deep in all infield positions. Looks like it's a ripe defense to lay down a bunt. Our first pitch from Lacrosse Lumber Company on its way, and it's in the dirt for ball one. Game time 4:33 here from Sportsman's Park in Farber. The 1-0 pitch. This one chopped back to the pitcher off the mound, and the throw over is in time. Wilson to Beatty, 3-1 on the putout, and we are underway here at Farber. That'll bring in Stephen Mers. Seen him make some good plays over at third base. First time we're seeing Van Far in action on TribCast this season. And from the full line, Wilson kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Big cut. And Mers behind the count. No balls and one strike. Here's the next. That one's called a strike. Had a little late action on it. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and two strikes to Stephen Mers. Josh Gibson waits on deck. And the 1-2 is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Mers makes a comeback in this count. 2-2 pitch. That one is ripped into left and down for a hit. A 1-out hit for Stephen Mers. And Bowling Green has their first base runner today. That'll bring in Gibson. And we'll see if Coach Dean Street wants to do some running. Blaine Murphy not here today. We'll try and figure out who's coaching first. But Dean Street in the third base box. All the Bobcats up at the fence in the visitors' dugout as Mers takes his lead off first. And a check over, and back in without a slide or a tag is Stephen Mers. Gibson's ready in the left-hand box. That one's popped up and out of play. Yeah, one car away from mine. And Gibson behind 0-1. He went up there hacking. Another check on the runner, and back in is Mers at first. One on, one out for the Bobcats here in the top of the first inning. Wind picking up from left field to right. That one misses the outside corner, 1-1. Trey Nichols waits on deck. Pitching today in the cleanup spot. That one misses. Runner goes. Throw is. The ball got away from Coel at short, and it's a stolen base for Mers. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike on Gibson. Now an RBI opportunity as Mers takes his lead from second base. The pitch. This one hit into center field. Moving over on it is McMillan, and he won't catch up with it. The Bobcats are going to take the lead 1-0 around first. And into second is Gibson, and into score is Mers. 1-0 Bobcats here in the top of the first inning. RBI double for Josh Gibson. So the Bobcats strike first here at Farber. Seen some home runs in this park, but it takes a big old bat. That one is up and in to Nichols for ball 1. Evan Comley has a big bat. He's on deck. That one fouled at the plate. Evens a count at a ball and a strike. 300 down the lines, 380 to dead center. But if you hit it out there, you can run for a while. That one inside. 2 balls and a strike to Nichols. 1 out and a runner at second. Already a run in for Bowling Green. The 2-1 pitch. That one is ripped off the shortstop. They're going to go for the out at first. The throw in time. Good scoop by Beatty over at first after a nice recovery by Trayson Coel. Runner moves to third, and there's 2 outs. 6-3 on the putout, and over to third is Gibson. That'll bring in Comley. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. Runner's going to come home as the ball gets away, and he is safe. And it's 2-0 Bobcats. Pass ball, going to be charged on Wilburn. And the count is 1-0. Two 2-0 Bobcats. 2 runs on 2 hits. And a pass ball. There's a strike called. Evens a count of 1-1. Comley ready again. Swung on and missed. That's just 2 strikes. I thought that was just 2 strikes. Well, they said it was a strikeout. Now they're going to talk about it because I think that was just the 1-1 pitch. Well, they're going to say it's a strikeout. E2. I just had a 1-1 count. So now Billings will be the batter. And he takes a strike. Long look from Wilson as he has to continue this inning. That one gets away, and Comley's going to go to second. So now that strikeout is in scoring position. Swing and a miss as Billings was ahead of that one. 0-2. The next, outside. 2-2 the count. The next, that one is ripped in between first and second and then muffed by the right fielder. Really no effect on the play as in to score is Comley, and it's an RBI hit for Jordan Billings. They left a lot of room there between first and second with a left-handed hitter at the plate. So Comley scores, joining Gibson and Mers across the plate. This will be Dylan Huber. Check on the runner, and back in safely ahead of the tag is Jordan Billings. 7th man to bat in the inning. Another check, and diving back in this time is Billings. Now a pitch to Huber. That one is ripped into left, and it's down for a hit. Stopping at second is Billings. And there's 2 aboard. 4th hit for the Bobcats here in the first inning. 3 singles and a double. Now Lane Sutton digs in. Pitch from Wilson is low for ball 1. Out in front of that one, 1-1 the count. Pitch number 28 is inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the number 8 hitter. Chilson waits on deck. Time called by Billings out there at second base. No, a balk called instead. At one time it was a balk, so down to third goes Billings, and into second goes Huber. That's the second consecutive game we've seen a balk on TribCast. Check swing and calling the strike. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Bobcats. They've already scored 3 times here in the top of the first. Logan Wilson shakes off the first sign. Now comes set. The pitch. They're going to try and score another runner. The plate. He is safe. Onto the tag goes Billings. And it's 4-0 Bobcats. Over to third goes Huber. The pitch was ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at third. 4 have crossed. Wilson's pitch. Strike 3 called. Low and in, and Sutton gives him a little look as he heads back to the dugout. The inning comes to a close. It's an odd one. Bowling Green scores 4 times. There was a strikeout that they thought ended the inning, but able to advance to first was Comley. He came around to score. Billings comes around. 2 players score on pass balls, and just an odd way to start this one. We head to the bottom of the first. Indians have some work to do. They trail Bowling Green 4-0 on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, call 324-919.
It's not the defense for the Bobcats as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Across the outfield, that's Alex Chilson in left, Josh Gibson in center, Cameron Murley's in right, Stephen Mersch is at third baseman, Dylan Huber at short, Lane Sutton at second base, Gavin Comley over at first, George Glenn behind the plate, and Trey Nichols is the pitcher for Bowling Green today. Throw goes down to second. We're ready for our La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch here in the bottom of the first inning. Brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location that's close to you. They're everywhere. La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And the pitcher Wilson will lead things off for the Indians. Some tough luck. Did give up 4 hits in the inning. Picked up a couple of strikeouts. Pass balls were rough on him. First pitch from Nichols is called a strike, and he's given him that low portion of the strike zone. 0-1 the count to Logan. Play him at the edge of the grass at both short and second. This one chopped to the second baseman. Up with it is Sutton. Throw across in time, and there's one away. Wilson retired. 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring in Riley Coel. Nichols already back up on the hill, ready to deliver to Riley. First pitch to him. Checked his swing, and he did hold up. No first base coach today, as Kelly Orff is absent today. The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, evens things up 1-1. Here's another. Just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike. And the next. This one lifted into right center, and it's going to get down for the first hit of the day for the Indians. So Riley aboard. That'll bring in Trace and Coel. Shade him up the middle on the infield. And the first pitch is fouled out of play. Look out. A whole bunch of folks walking through that area as that one lands behind us. Runner at first, 1 out. And the pitch. Had him out in front of it, line to the shortstop, throw back to first. It's a double play. Good play by Huber over to Comley to knock 2 Indians out and end the inning. We've played 1 full. Bowling Green leads Van Far 4-0 on TribCast.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all of your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapdelac Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agricultural equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Number 9 hitter Alex Chilson will lead things off for the Bobcats here in the top of the second inning. It'll send them back for Worley and Mers. The first pitch is chopped foul past Dean Street in the third base box. Pitch number 32 for Logan Wilson. And the 0-1 is low, 1-1 the count to the Bobcat left fielder. Bunting, and that one's foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Chilson. As he tried to catch Barcet sleeping, couldn't keep it fair. 1-2 count. Gets a sign from the coaches. Ready. Curveball called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts looking for Logan Wilson, 3rd K today. Back to the top of the order now for Cameron Worley, who grounded it back to the pitcher his first time up. This one is taken high for ball 1. The next on the corner evens things up, 1-1. Wilson from the full line delivers. That one missed the corner, 2-1 the count. Two one is lifted into center field, and it's going to get down toward the gap, and it is the first hit today for Cameron Worley. 5th hit for the Bobcats. And again, Bowling Green has a 1-out base runner. Mers will dig in. He singled and scored in the first. Back in safely at first is Worley. Wilson delivers to the plate this time and hit him. right between the 1 and the 5. And there's 2 aboard with 1 out. Down to second goes Worley. Murs shakes it off and goes to first. It's an off-speed pitch. That'll bring in Gibson. He doubled and scored as an RBI today. That one popped up mile high. Will it stay in? No, it'll get out of play for strike 1. It's pitch number 41 already, so 10-pitch inning. So far, pulled the string on him, 0-2 the count to Gibson. He is looking to repeat the feat, put one in the gap. They guard the line in right. That means there's a big gap as the center fielder's playing straight away. Now a step off and look toward second. No throw. Everyone back to their respective bases. Wilson comes set, looks at that runner again, delivers, and it's popped up. On the infield, let's see if they call the fly. It is. And they're going to try and advance anyway. The throw gets away, and Bowling Green's going to score here. Over to third goes Murs. All the way around is Worley. The batter is out because they called infield fly. So that's the second out. Infield fly, E6. That's very aggressive by the Bobcats, and a ball on the first pitch to Trey Nichols. He grounded to the shortstop his first time up. 0 for 1 today. Bobcats have a handful now, and that one's ripped in between short and third. An RBI hit for Trey. And the Bobcats are up 6-0. 4 in the first, now 2 in the second. That'll bring in Comley. After Murs comes across the plate. Comley struck out. Confusing play. They check on the runner at first, back in safely as Nichols. This one nubbed toward the Van Far dugout on the third base side. 1 strike to count to Comley. Comley ready again. Wilson steps off. Now he's back up on top of the hill. Has his grip, checks the runner at first, and back in safely is Nichols. He'll take his lead again. Another check on him. Snap throw for the pitcher, Wilson. Logan set. That one is hit off the end of the bat, a squirter to the third baseman. Up with it is Barcé over to Beatty, and the side is retired. Bowling Green gets another couple across the plate and another weird inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Van Far really has their work cut out for them. They trail 6-0 on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
4, 5, and 6 hitters as Beatty leads things off. Beatty, Barsay, and McMillan, the first pitch to him, is swung on and missed. Nathan, the first baseman today, made a couple of good scoops on low throws. Now digs into the right-hand box. Outside, 1-1. Pitch number 10 thrown today by Trey Nichols. The 1-1 offering. Strike called, 1-2. Good pitch. One ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second inning, Nathan Beatty. From the full wind, Nichols delivers, and it's a swing and a miss. And there's one away. So Beatty retired. First strikeout today for Trey Nichols. And it brings in Cameron Barsay. He's the baseman. He's ready for the Bowling Green righty. Takes a strike. As Nichols has come out of here dealing in inning number 2 after he got a line out double play to end the first. 0-1 pitch. Called just low, 1-1. The next to Cameron is in the dirt and back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. With McMillan waiting on deck. Good crowd has gathered for this one. 2-1 offering on its way. Up high, 3 balls and a strike, and after the strikeout, Nichols walks Barsay. First walk issued, second base runner for the Indians, and we'll see if he can induce that line out double play again to erase this one. Brings in Braden McMillan, the center fielder. Where's number 21? Batting in the 6th spot today. Holds the bat up high. No batting gloves. Ready for the Nichols delivery. That one off the mask of George Glenn. Back to the screen on the foul ball. 0-1 to McMillan. No balls, 1 strike. Runner takes his lead off first. Nichols has his side, now looks over, comes set, kicks and delivers. Just a bit inside, 1-1. Caden Wilburn waits on deck. Then Colton Jensen, if the inning continues. Cody James bats 9th. 1-1 pitch. Up and in, runner's going to go. And it holds it. I thought he had a pretty good shot at getting that runner, but did not throw. 2 balls and a strike. Barsay now at second base. McMillan ahead in the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He got him. Second strikeout in the inning and the second out for the Bobcats. Wilburn trying to extend this inning for Van Far. Nichols has his sign. Comes set, looks at that runner at second and delivers. Strike called. Inner half. 6-0 Bobcats lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Van Far, their first runner in scoring position today. The 0-1, making an 0-2. Wilburn couldn't pull the trigger. Nichols, a long look. Now has the sign he wants. And delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side. Walk mixed in there as well. Bowling Green still holds that 6-run lead as we head to the third on TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
Top of the third inning. For the Bobcats, it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Billings to lead things off. He had an RBI single and scored his first time up. Billings, Huber, and Sutton. Bobcats already lead by 6. And Billings ready, and Wilson delivers the ball low. 47 pitches after that one. Pulled the string on him, 1-1. Big swing and a miss from Jordan Billings. The next from Logan is fouled off, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Billings ready again. Wilson shakes off the first sign and the second. Doesn't like any of them. Pitch is low and in, 2-2. I think he was midway through the lineup before he said yes to a pitch. The 2-2 offering to Billings is grounded to the first baseman. Up with it and over to the bag is Nathan Beatty for the first out. 3 unassisted on the putout, and that'll bring in Dylan Huber. First pitch to Huber is lifted into left field. Moving in on is Colton Jensen, and he makes the running catch. That's 2 outs. Base is empty, and Lane Sutton will dig in. Bobcats have scored in their first 2 at-bats. That one's low and in for ball 1 to Sutton. Sutton struck out looking his first time up. That ended the top of the first inning. Didn't care for the call. Thought it was low. Low, 2-0. That's where Wilson's attacking the tall right-handed hitter for the Bobcats. Low, low, low. The next, nubbed at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. This is what Wilson needed, though, was an efficient inning. Already over 50 pitches. Through 2 2/3. The next pitch from Wilson. Popped up, mile high, and it will make the seats. Landed in between the 2 sets of bleachers. Everyone was going the wrong way. The wind caught that one. Count goes to 2-2, and now Wilson a strike away from 1-2-3 inning. Sutton looking for his first pitch or first hit today. That one just misses inside. Woo. If you struck out looking and didn't like it the first time, I don't know if I'd be taking something that close. Count goes full. It was a full count last time as well. The payoff pitch. That one ripped past third and a base hit. Just inside the bag, and Sutton will round it and head back to first. His first hit today in 2 tries. That'll bring in Alex Chilson, who struck out to start the second. So no 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. As Sutton takes his lead off first. Bunting, and that one is bunted foul by Alex Chilson, 0-1. He's stabbing at it. Needs to deaden that one about halfway between first and second. He's almost slapping it down the line. The 0-1 pitch on its way. He swings true on this one and sends it back off the side of a Grand Prix. No damage done. 0-2 the count to Alex Chilson. Wilson looks at the runner, passing glance. Now kicks and delivers the 0-2, and that one's ripped past the third baseman into short left field. Stopping at second is Sutton. Back-to-back hits from the 8 and 9 hitters. And Bowling Green has a little 2-out rally going with Worley coming to the plate. He singled and scored his last time up, also grounded back to the pitcher. Wilson, ready to deal with the Bobcat leadoff man. This one's hit to the shortstop, and they'll get the easy out as Coel goes to Coel to get the force play of Chilson at second base. 6-4 on the putout, and that ends the inning. Bowling Green held scoreless for the first time today. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Manfar trails the Bobcats 6-0 on TribCast.
Family Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia, in the Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Colton Jensen leads things off for the Indians. His first at bat today, the left fielder in the 8th spot. He swings and misses late on that delivery from Trey Nichols. Jensen, James, and Wilson. 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nichols heading the count, delivers the 0-2 pitch, and that one's up high. Ball and 2 strikes. As the sun's come out a little bit here at Farber. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout is the 4th. The 4th in the last 5 batters. One away for the number 9 hitter, Cody James. From the full wide, Nichols delivers. Swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1 as Nichols works quickly. 0-2. And the next, fouled off the screen. Almost scared a Cubs fan out of his chair, and that would have been just terrible. Just terrible. Still 0-2 to James. And the next, fouled off the screen again. I think if he went up the ladder here, James might be in trouble. Another 0-2. Yeah, he went up the ladder, but James wasn't biting. Ball and 2 strikes. It's been all heat. Something breaking here might end this at bat. Time called by James. Holds his Easton up high. There's the breaking ball, and it's in his center. Misplayed by Gibson. He was breaking one way, it tailed the other in that wind. James going to try for 2. The throw, not in time. It gets away from the cutoff man. And it's a double for Cody James. Number 9 hitter, second hit today for Van Far. Wasn't fooled by that off-speed pitch. Back to the top of the order for Wilson, who grounded to the second baseman his first time up. He's ready. Nichols is ready. And the first pitch to him is up high for ball one. Riley Coel waits on deck. He has the other Van Far hit today. The 1-0. This one hit to the second baseman. Sutton up with it. Throw over in plenty of time. Over to third base goes James. So a productive out. 4-3 on the putout for the second time to get Wilson. Runner at third. Now 2 outs for Riley Coel. He'd love an RBI here to get Van Far on the board. Nichols has his sign. First pitch to him. In there for a strike. .38 pitches now for Nichols. Strike called. 0-2. Looking for his 5th strikeout today. Trying to end this Van Far threat. The 0-2. Just got a piece. Remains an 0-ball, 2-strike count. That's what happened with James. He looked outmatched on the first 2, then fouled a couple off. Hung around and got himself a double. He's at third base right now. 0-2 pitch. On its way. And a check on James back in safely, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Riley Coel. The pitch. Checked his swing. Called a ball. That one was pretty close. 2-2 the count. Big smile from Trey Nichols, showing his appreciation for that ball 2 call. The foul tip. It's a foul tip at the plate. Just got a piece. Wasn't immediately called by the home plate umpire, but he got it right. And the count stays at 2-2. Runner at third, 2 outs. Nichols. Ready? Coel ready? Swing and a miss. He got him. Second strikeout in the inning, 5th in the game. The side's retired, and they leave that runner at third base. That means it's still 6-0 Bobcats as we head to the 4th here on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Bobcats here in the top of the 4th inning. Mers, who's been on base twice and scored twice today, leads things off. Then Gibson and Nichols. Mers singled, stole base, and scored in the first inning. Was hit by the first pitch he saw in the second. Batting here for the 3rd time in the 4th inning. First pitch missed. That one does as well. 2-0 to Stephen Mers. The next, this one chopped to the third baseman and fair past the bag. Gonna try for 2. Throw comes in, and retreating back to first is Mers. He's got his second hit today, on base for the third time. That'll bring in Gibson. That one misses high and away. Gibson doubled, driving in a run. He scored in the first. Popped up into that weird infield fly play at short. And this one is grounded past the vacated first baseman as he was holding the runner. All the way to third goes Sutton. And there's runners at the corners after a base hit by Gibson. Good base running by Stephen Mers to get himself all the way around to third base. That'll bring in Nichols. It's grounded to the shortstop and singled in a run back in the second. 1 for 2 today. Well, we're going to set the defense. He stepped out in front of home plate. Runners at the corners, nobody out for the Bobcats. The pitch from Wilson. Runner goes down to second, and he is safe. That one was supposed to be cut off, I believe. Went all the way through, and they almost had a chance at him. Nichols ready. Wilson ready. Runners at second and third, nobody out. The pitch inside. And the next, that one's grounded foul past first. It's a 1-2 count. As James gets that ball back into the infield. And we're going to have a visit from head coach Wes Rowden. A little talk on the mound. I don't know if he saw something with Wilson or that concerned him or what. But he calms down his hurler. Wilson, just a sophomore. The count is 1-2. Wilson, long look, shakes off a couple of signs, now looks at that runner at third. Kicks and delivers. Hit him. He hit the batter, second hit batter today. And the bases are loaded for Gavin Comley. He struck out, but reached on a drop third strike in the first inning. Grounded to short his last time up, 0 for 2. He does have a run scored. That one in the dirt for ball one. It's one out here, and that's going to be it. They're going to call in Braden McMillan to relieve Logan Wilson. So we've got a pitching change with a 1-0 count to Gavin Comley here in the top of the fourth inning. As Comley, the potential 10-run there at home plate with the bases loaded, nobody out. We'll take a break as they warm up the new hurler. This is high school baseball on TribCast.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
New pitcher, Braden McMillan. The 1-0 pitch to Gavin Comley. Inside for ball 2. Inherited a 1-0 count, now it's 2-0. So McMillan comes in from center field. Wilson goes to second base. Coel Riley now going to steal home, and he's safe. How about that? A steal of home. The runners advance to second and third. Triple steal. And in to score is Mers. Down to second goes Nichols. And into third goes Gibson, and we'll see if we do it again. Comley, the batter. That went behind him. And into score. The throw gets away again. They won't score another. In to score that time is Gibson. And it's 8-0. Down to third goes Nichols. The count is a walk, actually. That was the 3-0 pitch. And things have gotten out of hand here in the top of the fourth inning. And Wilburn's going to relay some signs with runners at the corners as Billings is the hitter. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI hit, run scored. Grounded to the first baseman his last time up. Out in front of that one, Comley takes second. And that one gets away. Wild pitch, and in to score is Nichols, and it's 9-0. Over to third goes Comley. 1-1 the count to Jordan Billings, and that 10th run is now at third base with nobody out. That one hit to center. That's enough to get him home, and it's actually going to get over Barcet all the way to the wall. Billings around second, and he'll stop there. It's an RBI double as Comley comes in. Still nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning, and Bowling Green has scored 4 times. To complete the changes, Riley Coel moved from second to third, and Barcet, as you now know, went to center field. Dylan Huber, the hitter. He's 1 for 2 today. Single and a fly out to left, and that one hit him in the back. Hit by pitch. And there's runners at first and second. Still nobody out. Lane Sutton will dig in. He's got a hit today. Every Bobcat has been on base in this 10-0 ball game. Up high, ball one. It's a Lane Sutton. Runner's going to go, and the ball gets away. That'll score an 11th run as Billings going to come home. Stopping at second is Huber. Goodness, goodness, goodness. 5 runs have come across. Van Far yet to record an out here in the top of the 4th. Low for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Bounces in. Runner goes to third, and he is safe. Ball was dropped by the third baseman, Coel. 3-0. That was a walk, and that'll bring in Chilson. That one is hit toward the line and foul. Chilson's best swing today. Runners at the corners, in the dirt. 1-1 the count to Alex Chilson, looking for his second hit in a row. Pitch behind him, 2-1. Good play by Caden Wilburn to catch that. First and third, nobody out. Up and in. And the runner just walks to second. Sutton, slowest stolen base in history. Maybe he thought it was ball 4. Chilson ready. And the pitch from McMillan is hit to the shortstop and under his glove. It's an RBI hit for Chilson. He's going to take second. Single advances on the throw. In to score is Huber. 12-0 Bobcats. Over to third goes Sutton, and all the way to second is Chilson. RBI. Strike called on the first pitch to Cameron Worley. He's the 9th man to bat in the inning. Up high, 2-0. Or 1-1 rather. That hit him, and the bases are loaded. Second hit batter for McMillan, and the bases again loaded. And Mers, who started things off with a single and a run scored, will come back in, and that'll draw Wes Rowden out of the dugout, and I think we may have another pitching change. McMillan's done. Who's next up for Van Far? Braden could not record an out. We'll take a break as they bring in the new pitcher. I think it's going to be Marseille. We'll see for sure when we come back on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, call 324-9919.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapter Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
So no outs recorded by McMillan on 19 pitches. Still no outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Bowling Green has scored 6 times. They have the bases loaded. And the new pitcher is Cameron Barcet, who started the day at third base, moved to center field this inning, and is now the pitcher. McMillan goes back out to center field. And the batter is Stephen Mers, who's been on base 3 times. 2 singles, a hit by pitch, scored 3 runs. Takes a ball inside. 10th batter in the inning. The next, up high, 2-0. Is hit up the middle, a base hit. Into center field, gets past McMillan, and that may unload the bases. 2 runs have scored. Around for home. And it's a 3-run triple. A 3-run triple for Stephen Mers. And that's a player of the game type activity there. And to score, Sutton, Chilson, and Worley. 15-0, and now we're going to see a pinch hitter for the Bobcats, and that's Reed Glenn. So Glenn will bat here. He takes a strike. Marseille delivers the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Reed Glenn. The next, tip foul toward the Van Far dugout. A ball and 2 strikes with Trey Nichols waiting on deck. Runner at third, nobody out. And the Bobcats have scored 9 runs in the inning. Busted this game wide open. Marseille's delivery is in the dirt. Runner will stay. 2-2. And I think the switch, I don't know if it's an off position, but the dimmer's working on this Bowling Green offense right now. Check swing outside. Count goes full to Reed Glenn. Glenn, the pinch hitter in this number 3 spot for Gibson. Gibson had 2 hits in his 3 at-bats. That's a walk. So Reed Glenn takes a walk. Still no outs here in the top of the 4th inning. And this is just a brick wall for Van Far. They hit it. Marseille's delivery is crushed, absolutely crushed, and that one is foul. Just foul. Down the left field line, and that one had the distance for Trey Nichols. He crushed that pitch. Absolutely crushed it. Here's the look from Marseille. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He was trying to do it again. 0-2 to Trey Nichols. The next. Curveball in for strike 3. He got Nichols looking. Backwards K, and that's the first out here in the top of the 4th. After the Bobcats scored 9. That'll bring in Gavin Comley. Now George Glenn into the on-deck circle for Jordan Billings. The pitch. Comley fouls it back to the screen. 0-1 to the big first baseman for the Bobcats. I think they've been told to swing at anything close now. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Marseille kicks and delivers. Missed on the 0-2 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to Gavin Comley. George Glenn waiting in the wings. Runner at third, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch to Comley. Outside, 2-2. The next, up high, 3-2 as the count goes full. Had him 0-2, now 3-2. As Marseille does battle with Gavin Comley. The payoff pitch. Up high, and it's a walk. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Excuse me, bases loaded. I forgot that Glenn had walked previously. So he's down to second. Reed Glenn at second. Stephen Mers at third. Gavin Comley at first as the bases go loaded again for George Glenn. Glenn raises his bat, ready for the first pitch from Cameron Barcay. Here it comes. He takes a ball high. Inside, 2-0. This one grounded back to the pitcher. Marseille up with it. Will come home and throws wild. 16-0. E1 allows Glenda, allows Mers to score. It'll be a fielder's choice for George Glenn. And the base is still loaded. Reed over to third, and down to second goes Gavin Comley. 16-0, 10 runs in the inning. This one hit in the air by Dylan Huber. Left fielder moving toward foul territory, and it's out of play. Bobcats getting their cuts in tonight, especially here in this fourth. For Van Far in the bottom of the inning, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Trayson Coyle, Nathan Beatty, and Cameron Barsay. Huber the hitter now. With 1 out, bases loaded. That one hit into left, moving back on it and over, and it's down for a hit. Kind of in no man's land for us. It's an RBI hit. They just score the 1, and it's 17-0 Bobcats. In to score is Gibson. Over to third is Comley, and down to second goes George Glenn. Huber safe at first. And that one gets away. They'll hold the runners as Sutton bats for the second time in the inning. Eleven have crossed the plate for the Bobcats here in the fourth. Still just 1 out. Up over the head of Lane Sutton. 2-0. Up high again, 3 balls, no strikes. Sutton looking for his first RBI today. He walked and scored last time up. Up high, it's a 4-pitch walk. And that'll score Comley. Over to third goes George Glenn, and down to second goes Dylan Huber. And the batter will have another pinch hitter, and this will be Maverick Comley. So you get one Comley off the base pass, you have to deal with another. Maverick wears number 48, bats from the right-hand side. Barsay is ready. Comley's ready. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Big cut. Came up empty. Third pinch hitter used in the inning. The previous 2 have reached. Strike called, 0-2. To the count to Maverick. Inside. Ball and 2 strikes. As the Bobcats having some fun in the first base dugout. 1-2 pitch. From Barsay to Comley. That one is hit to the shortstop, and everyone's going to be safe. He was way too deep in the hole. In to score is George Glenn, and it's 18-0. Infield hit for Maverick Comley, and an RBI. Over to second goes Sutton, and into third is Dylan Huber. And batting for the second time, 18th man to bat this inning, is Cameron Worley. Only 1 out, and the bases are loaded for the Bobcats. That's a strike called. Strike called, 0-2. Up high, ball and 2 strikes, and I'm not sure what happened to Maverick Comley, but there's no one standing at first base now, so I'm guessing one way or another he was called out. So there are 2 outs. Totally missed that behind the cluster at home plate. That one's fouled out of play. Still a ball and 2 strike count to Cameron Worley. So 2 down. 12 runs have scored in the inning. And it's 18-0 Bobcats. Second and third. Inside 2-2. On deck is Dylan Niemeyer if the inning continues. The 2-2 pitch. That one's lifted into left, and it'll get down. And to score is Huber. An RBI hit for Worley. And over the third goes Sutton. $19-0. And this big crowd is more worried about the little kids running around now than they are the big guys on the ball diamond. Inside on the first pitch to Niemeyer. 19th hitter in the inning. Runner goes to second, and the pitch is up high, 2-0. Stolen base for Worley, so there's runners at second and third. Marseille's delivery, up high, 3-0. On deck, again, is Reed Glenn. Be his second at bat if the inning continues. 3-0 count to Dylan Niemeyer. And he takes a strike. Generous call. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. It is playable. Who wants it? The catcher, Wilburn, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Niemeyer pops out to end the inning, but 13 come across for the Bobcats in the top of the fourth. We out of the bottom half, Van Far trailing 19-0 on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy electricity from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you're more than a customer. You're a member too. What does that mean? It means you have a say in how things run. It means you have equity in Quiver River when there's money left after expenses each year. It means that helping you save electricity is important because we're in this together. It means you have more than safe, reliable energy. You have power. You have people. Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those they serve. CUIVRE.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Coyle leads things off. Nichols back out to work, and he delivers a strike on the first pitch to the Van Far shortstop. Coyle, Beatty, and Barcet, the 3-4-5 hitters for Van Far here in the home half of the fourth. This one's popped up mile high, and it will be almost caught in foul territory. It's a sliding grab or attempt, but coming up empty out there for the Bobcats. That's not Worley. That's Reed Glenn out there now. So 0-2 the count to Coyle, and Nichols delivers up high. Ball and 2 strikes. Maverick Comley now the first baseman. There are other changes, and we'll update you on those as we move along. I don't think Mers is at third anymore. One, 2 pitch. Just low, 2-2. I think taking over at first was third is Niemeyer. The 2-2 to number 22 is fouled off George Glenn's mask and over the fence. So it remains a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Trace and Coyle. Pitch in the dirt, count goes full. Good battle between these two, as Nichols has to be a little cold after a 13-run top of the fourth inning. Full count. The pitch. Got him. Swung on and missed. Kind of twisted up Trayson. That's the first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We'll bring in Beatty. That is Niemeyer playing third now. Can't see all the way out to left or center. We know that Reed Glenn's in right. Maverick Comley at first. The batter is Beatty and the pitcher is Nichols. We know that much. That one fouled out of play over the Bowling Green dugout, 0-1. Off the top of the concession area. The next. Just missed the corner, 1-1. I believe this is the final chance to get this thing under 15 runs for Van Fars. That one swung on and missed. I think it's 15 after 4, 10 after 5. But I'm not 100% on that. 1-2 pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher. Up with it is Nichols. Underhands to Maverick Comley at first, and there's 2 away. 1-3 on the putout, and that'll bring in Barcet with the bases empty and 2 outs. He walked and stole a base in his only plate appearance today. Came into pitch in a tough spot last inning. Third pitcher of that 13-run inning. Takes a strike. He came in with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Already a boatload of runs across the plate. He did eventually retire the side. In the dirt, 1-1. So the wheels fell off at the top of this inning for the Indians. Wilson ran out of gas. McMillan came in. Couldn't retire a hitter, and then Marseille finally ended the suffering. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. The next. Strike called. Good framing job by George Glenn behind the plate. 2-2. McMillan on deck if the inning continues. 2-2 pitch. Trey Nichols to Cameron Barcay. On its way. Swung on and missed. They're going to throw down to first. Throw good to Comley. And that's the inning. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout. And we'll take a break. 19-0. Bowling Green here. So we played 4 on TribCast.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
All right, we'll keep playing. Reed Glenn will lead things off. And Trey Nichols. And probably George Glenn after that. Wilburn throws it down, and we're ready to start the 5th inning. 19-0 Bobcats. Second inning of work for Cameron Barcay. And the first pitch to Glenn is up and in for ball 1. As the JV guys start to warm up. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled. Evens the count at 1-1. Put that in front of the Van Farr dugout. One ball, one strike to Reed Glenn. Barcay shook off one sign, likes the next. Ooh. On the inside corner. Glenn had a walk and a run scored. His only plate appearance today. Chokes up on that bat. Finding the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next, low and in, 2-2. Up high. Count goes full. And it was a 3-2 count that Glenn walked on his first time up. Three and two to the leadoff hitter here in the 5th inning for the Bobcats. Payoff popped up. That'll make it out of play and land right near our power supply here. We'll have another 3-2 pitch. Payoff. Swung on and missed. He got him. That's the first out here in inning number 5. Bring in Trey Nichols. Nichols just missed a home run his last time up. Just foul down the left field line. Ended up striking out later in the at-bat. He does have a hit today. Was hit by a pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1 to Trey Nichols. The next. Heads home. That one tattooed to left, but right at the left fielder out there. I believe that's still Colton Jensen. That's the second out. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring in another pinch hitter. That's Bryson Heidecker. That's a strike on the first pitch to Bryson. Where's number 18? Pristine Bobcats uniform. Arce has the sign for the full wind, delivers, and that one's low. Evens the count of 1-1. George Glenn waits on deck if the inning continues. The 1-1 pitch to Bryson Heidecker. Swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's another in the dirt. 2-2. Two pitch. Inside. Count goes full. At 3-2. The payoff to Heidecker. Strike 3 called. He got him. The inning comes to a close. We got to the bottom of the 5th with the Bobcats leading Van Far 19-0, and it's time to stretch with State Farm Insurance agent Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Stretch your dollar with a discount double check on your insurance today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. All Bobcats today here at Farber on TribCast.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, to stay in this ball game, the Indians are going to have to score 11 runs, or 10 runs in the inning, to get this thing under a 10-run deficit. That's going to be tough. That's going to be super tough since they just have 2 hits today. New pitcher in there for the Bobcats. That's the man who came in to play third base last inning, Dylan Niemeyer. So Nichols' day is done, at least on the mound. He'll take over at third base. And will face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Indians. First pitch from the righty, called a strike. McMillan a strikeout victim back in the second inning. Nichols struck out 3 batters that inning. That one misses up high, 1-1. Just 3 base runners for the Indians today. One was erased on a double play. Popped up. Where is it? Well, short hopped the guy back there. I don't think he knew it was coming. 1-2 the count to McMillan. Niemeyer steps off. Has a sign he likes. And delivers one outside. Loaded up a little too much on that one, even up at 2-2. The next from Niemeyer to McMillan, popped up again. This one's going to be close. And Maverick calmly runs out of room. It'll stay 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to lead off batter, Braden McMillan. The next, strike 3 called. He got him looking. And Van Far down to their final 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The only thing we haven't had on TribCast this year is a hometown home run. Haven't even had a chance to tell you in 3 games. It's hometown home runs are brought to you by the most complete building center in the area, Bowling Green Lumber Company. Everything you need to make your home improvement project a real home run. Bowling Green Lumber Company. That one misses. 1-1 the count to Caden Wilburn. Little chilly day. Not too bad, though, for a game of baseball on a Thursday afternoon. That one misses wide. 2 balls and a strike to Caden Wilburn. Colton Jensen waits on deck. Low, 3-1. We'll see if he'll put one down the middle here, and if Wilburn is taking all the way on 3 balls and a strike. He walked him. Strikeout and a walk so far for Dylan Niemeyer, and the batter will be Colton Jensen. Jensen today 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Fouled out of play. Through the trees and into the far parking lot. 0-1 the count to Colton Jensen. Runner at first, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Van Far needs a lot to keep this game going. Only plays to first. They'll underhand Niemeyer over to Comley, and there's 2 away. Runner advances to second base. But Van Far down to their final out. 1-3 on the putout. And it'll be Cody James, who doubled, was stranded at third, his only at bat today. Stay with us for the Abel's Quick Chop TribCast postgame after this, and that one's low on the first pitch to James, with Logan Wilson waiting on deck. Van Far's starting pitcher, now second baseman. Up high, 2-0. High, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at second base. Niemeyer comes set. And from the stretch delivers. Fouled off, spoiled a good one. That almost hit the Bowling Green bus. We'll try another 3-2 pitch. Long look from Dillon. Now Niemeyer comes set. His pitch to James on the way. Another late swing, and this is how he got that double the last time, by fouling off 2 strike pitches. He gets better as the at-bats go along, that's for sure. First 2 swings and misses were inside out, kind of half swings. Another 3-2. Back up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher to the second baseman. Throw to first, high, but Maverick Comley comes down with it and steps on the bag, and this ball game is over. 19-0 is our final. Bowling Green over Van Far here at Sportsman's Park in Vandalia. We'll come back with the Abel's Quick Chop TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We are at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at YoungEnterprisesInc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
It's time for the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Welcome back to Sportsman's Park in Vandalia, or Farber rather, as the Bowling Green Bobcats defeat the Vanfar Indians 19-0 today. Bowling Green scores 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 13 in the fourth to win this ball game pretty easily. And we're going to welcome in our winning coach here. We'll talk to our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game first, and that's number 15 for the Bobcats, Stephen Mers. Boy, that was quite a fourth inning for you guys. What changed in that inning? You guys seemed to go up there with a lot more aggressive approach.
Yeah, we were going up there expecting to hit fastballs and attacking, and really just going up there and trying to hit the ball hard. And that's what we really try to do this season, is get in that count where you know you're going to get a fastball and just crush it.
And you did that on that triple to center. Yeah, you just put the ball, the bat on the ball. He kind of misplayed a little bit, took a weird route, and you just put down your head and ran.
Yeah.
For a while, cleared the bases with that one, and that was kind of like the backbreaker for Vanfar. They were kind of done after that, weren't they? Well, you guys have been a team of streaks this season. Had a couple of extra inning games that didn't go your way, but does a win like this kind of boost your confidence?
Yeah, it's definitely going to boost our confidence, especially going into a tough team like Duchesne tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to ride this into the next game and hopefully hit the ball hard.
Well, congratulations on the win. It was impressive today.
Thank you, sir.
That's our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game. On base 4 times today and 4 at-bats, including that 3-run triple, Stephen Mers. And let's talk to Coach Dean Street. And, Coach, that was a pretty good attack today. You know, not just the 13-run fourth, but the 4-run first, the 2-run second. You guys went up there expecting to hit and put the ball bat on the ball.
And that's what we need to do. You know, in the past, I think we've had a passive approach. We let too many fastballs go by, and then we become a defensive hitter. Where we're behind in the count, that pitcher dictates the at-bat from there. So it's good to see these guys kind of turn the corner and maybe looking to hunt that fastball like Steve was talking about. But unfortunately, it's taken us 12 games to kind of get that ironed out. But that's just kind of the approach with hitting. If you can hit the fastball, you're going to live to play this sport a long time. If you can't hit a fastball, then we're going to be in trouble because you're going to see some curveballs when you're behind in the count. So they did a great job with that today. Yeah, like I said, we were on the attack.
You guys have been in a lot of low-scoring, 1-run games. Early in the season, it kind of teaches you some lessons that could probably help a little bit further down the line.
You're exactly right. That's kind of the feeling that we had with this year. I think to this day we really didn't have any breaks go our way. Every ball that bounced the wrong way and bounced against our favor. But that's just going to teach us something. And not only that, coming into this year, we knew that we were kind of we had a target on our back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been successful, and people want to beat us. We know that. So we're going to see everybody's best coming through the season, and that's good for us because we're going to see better pitching. It's going to develop our at-bats through the season, and our goal isn't to go undefeated. Our goal isn't to even – honestly, it wasn't even to win conference this year. The heck with it, because in the years past we've won conference it hasn't gotten us that district banner that we've never held. So maybe this is what has to happen. Things happen for a reason. Some weird things, sometimes we can't even explain them. But hopefully the balls will start bouncing our way when the timing's right, and hopefully we get hot in the right time. And when that happens, I think we can be a dangerous team.
Well, congratulations on this one. We've seen you guys twice, 2 completely different games, but both victories, and hopefully this one kind of sets you guys on a little winning streak. Yeah,
I think it will, and not to mention too, Trey Nichols did a great job. This is his first year coming out really pitching for us, and there was no free passes. There was nothing. They had to earn everything, and I think after the Silex game, Trey kind of took matters into his own hands. Couldn't wait to pitch tonight because he knew that he had the ball and he dictated what happened on the defensive side. So he came in throwing strikes, and it was great to see. Very efficient too in his 5 or 4 innings of work. Exactly right. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you soon. Sounds good. That's Coach Dean Street, his Bobcats 19-0 winner here at Farber here this afternoon. We'll wrap up our Abel's Quick Shop TribCast post-game and wrap up our week of TribCast baseball. We'll be back with more action next week, weather permitting always, of course. Spring ball always seems to get some rain, and that's kind of wreaked havoc on our schedule so far this year. But we'll get it going as the season goes along, and we'll see you next week here on TribCast. 19-0, Bobcats over Van Far on the ThePeoplesTribune.com.